Welcome everyone! I'm Ray, and today we are going to continue chapter 21, of course. I mean, what do you expect? So, last time we found our real Fu Hua, and I have no idea where this is going, so let's just get comfy and let's get started. Where are we? What? Stop. Where are we? What is going on and why is this so beautiful? She was strolling above the clouds. I guess? Oh my god. 2 Huas? That's crazy. Are they just going to coexist now? That's wild. The shadow was right by her side, quietly listening to her mutters. So, like, this is a shadow, but it has the sentience of the real Fu Hua. And this is basically the soulless body of our Fu Hua, but Otto did something?
高いところは好きじゃないです。高いところから見ると何もかも小さく見えて自信過剰になりがちです。
Actually surprising that she doesn't like
でも
it.
もう少し上へ行くと雲の上だと日差しも空気も気持ちよくて見渡すと白い雲ばかり。
I mean, it does look pretty, that's
戦
right.
況と似たようなところですね。そうだ。あなたには見えますか？
See,
あ
in
なたは
general?
実体がありません。 そ
Oh.
の目はどうやって情報を取り込むんです？
Wait, don't ask questions that make sense. Can we... Are we just going to accept the fact that we have 2 Fuas right now? 2?
そういえば、私の話は聞こえますよね。鼓膜はありますか？
I don't even want to
聴
question
覚
it.
はどういう仕組みで動いてます？
I will just take it for what it
土星
is.
の羽の力です。
Like you guys told me. Everything that is weird can be answered with, it's Feng Huang down. Who had chuckled?
便利ですね。
Yeah.
わからないことがあったら、土星の羽のせいにすればいいなんて。
Now I know why you guys are saying it.
例えば記憶、私の脳にあるはずですよね。あの時、7人の弟子たちに頭をやられてから多くのことを忘れました。
After that,
で
okay.
もあなたは羽の中にいて脳というものがないのにあなたの記憶はどうなってます？
It is Feng Huang
多分
down
答えは土星の羽だと思いますが
all the time.
そうだと思います。羽が弱った時私もいろんなことが思い出せなくなりました。それです。
That's right. Hua clapped her
ケビ
hands.
ンのところにいた時は羽も剥げかけていたからきっと記憶も損傷を受けています。
Mm-hmm.
もしくは鍵となる何かが壊れてる可能性があります。
That doesn't sound good, but why does she sound so cheerful?
だからあ
What is
なたは
going
自
on?
分のことを羽ではなく自分が本人だと思い込んでしまった。理解はできます。
So is that what Hua wants to believe? But like, this Feng Huang down Fu Hua seems way more like our Fua. So yeah.
意識の転移やコピーは自己認識のミスにつながりやすいです。オットーも私も同じようなことがありました。
You're
そ
way
のうち治ります。
You're too carefree. No, I don't think that's it. Hua tried to comfort the shadow with a smile. Wait, that's supposed to be comforting? Wait, so is it not confirmed that this is our Fu Hua? But it seems like her.
大丈夫。私が協力します。何せあなたは私の分身。私たちは姉妹みたいなものですから。
Will we really have Fu
よ
Hua
く考
twins
え納
now?
得してから力を私に返しても遅くありません。はあ、返さなくてもいいです。
Huh?
私
Really?
はケチな人ではありませんから。
Why
あの
doesn't
オ
she
ットーに
need
さえ
it?
羽を渡したんですから、一枚くらい気にしません。
Okay, if you look at it like that's true. Good
私と
argument.
一緒に行きましょう。一人だと退屈ですから。どこに行くんです？
Why is this Hua still kind of cute? Like she's a little bit crazy, but why is she still cute? This is confusing. Hua thought hard and then broke the long silence with a broad smile.
退去山に戻りましょう。
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
ずっと黙り込んでますが大丈夫ですか？気分が悪いなら私から好きなだけ崩壊エネルギーを吸収していいんですよ。せっかくあなたを助けたんです。遠慮します。
We are really
勝手にしてください。
we are really walking here with two Fu Huas. That's so surreal. Surreal? I don't know
理解で
words.
きません。
Yeah. I don't get it either, but you won't explain anything to me, you know?
何がです？どうして私にそんなに敵意を抱いているんです？私はあなた、あなたは私。私たちは二人で一つ。だからあ
Should.
なたは私のことをもっと理解できると思います。私は
Yes?
自分こそが本物とか言わないでください。今は機嫌が悪いんです。
But that is probably true that she's the real Fu Hua, right? I mean, maybe all of them are the real Fu Hua, and it's just, I don't know, different parts of her that kind of got separated and manifested. I really don't know.
気づいていないかもしれませんが、あなたの状況は正常ではありません。
Odd? I mean, yeah, but what? Hua sniffed heavily.
それで続きを言ってみなさい。
Same.
あなたは本当に不可ですか？私が見る限り、あなたは彼女に似ていません。
Yeah.
むしろ、全く違います。
Finally someone
彼
saying
女の
that.
記憶を持っているかもしれませんし、彼女の体の中で目覚めたかもしれませんが、あなたは全く新しい存在です。
That's so interesting. So she's even more a question mark than I thought. That's so cool.
何バカなことを言ってるんです？
It's the smartest thing I've heard so far.
私には彼女の体と記憶があります。私が彼女でないのなら、誰なのです？
I cannot answer that. Maybe Otto can. Maybe he can't. But like this was all of this just Otto's prank? Just does not leave my head. I'm like, did Otto do something? Did he not only heal everything from Fu Hua, but also put someone else in there? I really don't know.
むしろおかしいのはあなたの方です。羽のくせに自分こそが本物のように振る舞って。あなたはいつも子供を見るような目で私を見る。私が気づいていないとでも？
That's an interesting
私
dynamic
のこ
here.
となら心配はいりませんよ。自分のことだけ心配してください。
But you wanted her to come along? So...
でも、あなたは一点だけ正しいことを言いました。
Mm? Mm?
昔の自分に束縛される必要はありません。今の私は新しい私です。
Mm-hmm.
かつての自分を真似する必要がどこにあるのです？私は自分らしくすればいいのです。
The thing is, the words she says are right, but that's too convenient. You know, so is it really Fu Hua? Is it one part of her? I can't shake it that it's really either kind of like Fu Hua has split, or Fu Hua's original personality or sentience has split into parts and they are both parts of her, or it's really something completely different and Otto has done something. Oh, we are walking.
あ
Oh,
なたは過去の私。そう考えてもいいかもしれません。
I mean, that's not wrong. But technically, I don't know. I wanted
過
to
去
say
の
it's
私は
technically
そんな
not
に良
wrong.
かった？そうでもないでしょ。
I don't want to say which one I like more because I don't want to make anyone mad.
ほら、私の友人。
What?
彼は過去に束縛されたかわいそうな人。メイ博士が死んだと、あなたと彼はそっくりです。たかがメイ博士のためなんて、そんなの割に合います？ケビンは人類のために戦っています。彼の覚悟はそんな簡単な
Oh my
人
god, I
類
can't.
のため？どいつもこいつもそればかり。
That's true. That is what they all say. And I see another sneaky one right there.
例えば彼、人類のためだとばかり口にしてるけど、
Yeah.
本当は死んだ女のためです。
hmm
彼と
I was shocked when I first heard he and Kevin made an alliance, but really it makes sense. Yeah.
彼のことはいい。一応彼に助けられたんですから。
I mean, there is no never mind, but like,
なぜ
yeah,
私に彼らのことを見せたんです。
that would be my next
そうし
question.
たいから。そうする力があるから。都政の羽は便利だから。
So,
私がそうしたかったからです。
okay, fair enough. I respect that. So, what will we...
過去の私。
yeah.
この恩知らずは死にました。思い出すのが面倒ですが、彼女は死にました。
Oh, that's so
覚え
sad.
てないですが、私が殺したわけじゃないみたいですね。
Yeah, you didn't do that. Oh.
昔の私は、
Oh.
彼女たちが憎いですか。覚えてないなら憎しみもないでしょ。
Mm.
ただ、人を殺したら命をもって償うというのは当たり前です。
That's way too
死んでもら
sad.
って当然です。
I'm not over the pupils,
陽
okay?
子いかんというのはこういうことですね。もう同じ過ちは犯しません。
Are you referring to your pupils or to the two girls who have snakes in her design? Either way, don't talk bad about them. I have many soft spots for them. What are you going to talk bad about them now, huh? Do you really want to continue trash talking every character that I
セーフ
like?
レイヤーもわかりません。彼女たちは今どうしてます？わかりますか？
Wait, does she
現在
care?
からある時点までの記憶が欠けていますが、その以前のことなら教えられます。
Yeah.
歩きながら話しましょう。
I want to know her reaction to everything that has happened. Hua waved her hand, and the girl's illusions were wiped away like water drops on a window glass. I think it's really interesting. I still think it could be two halves of Hua, because, like, there's no way you wouldn't feel at least a little bit of, well, I don't know, anger at the pupils, for example, or anything like that, you know? I mean, it's Fu Hua, so it's, yeah, I don't think she was angry, but, like, she was Fu Hua. But still, it's so sad. Don't trash talk anyone. I really like this Hua, just because she's fun, but I don't want her to trash talk any character.
一つ質問しても？どうぞ。どうして退去山に行くんです？あそこに新しいものはなく、何年も前に人々から忘れ去られています。
Very good question. Like, I can't even ask question because both of them are asking the important questions. Hua fell silent as she pondered her words.
実は、
Hua halted the very moment her lips parted. It looked like she regretted answering the question.
私は目覚めたばかりです。わかります？何もわからない。
Really?
頭が真っ白です。
Okay, okay, okay.
まるで生まれたばかりの赤ん坊です。赤ん坊に未来100年の人生計画を作れと言えますか？
Okay, I didn't actually really believe her in the last few parts where she said, "Oh, I just woke up. I'm a little confused." But I think I believe her for now.
でも私は計画をしました。だって仕方ないじゃないですか。私は不可ですから。不可
True.
にはやるべきことがあります。わかっています。
That's a sad truth.
ですが、やる気が出ません。逃げていると思われても構わない。
Oh
確かに私は逃げています。
no, this really
自分
could
の記
be
憶を思い出すのも怖いです。
the part of Hua that is just done with everything, because that would explain a lot. Like, yeah, I just don't want to anymore.
でも時間も敵も仲間も待ってくれません。この事実を自分自身を受け入れて不安にならないと。
Hua scratched her head.
家と呼べる場所に行ってみたい。帰巣本能かもしれません。そこに行ってみて帰る場所があると分かれば、
Okay, I suddenly feel
自分
bad
のこ
for
とを
her.
受け入れられると思います。
I need to know more about you too, girls. You're confusing me a whole lot. I like it though. We all know I like being confused. I still want answers. Some. For example, who exactly is she? Okay, I think I should ignore the who for now and concentrate on the what they are doing, because, I mean, even though she just said all of that, Kiana and Bronya kind of got trapped in Hua's illusion. Will we see how it comes to this? Because right now, it doesn't make sense for her to do that. Hua was ambling in the mountain. Every now and then, she would awaken a plume and absorb its power and memories, which were mostly surprises for her.
これもオットーのものでした。私の記憶の多くは他人からもらってるんですね。
I would love to see more memories about Otto.
昔のやり方は気に入りませんね。
She gave the shadow from the Feng Huang down a subtle look.
あなたが私を見下してることも知ってます。あなたが心配です。
I'm also worried about everyone.
心配するようなことはないでしょ
I'm sorry, if every time you smile at me like that, I'm scared to answer any question.
今までにない最高の状態です。悩みも心配もなく、目覚めてから初めて自由に感じました。
Really?
そして私は自分が誰か分かりました。私は不可。それだけです。この大巨山は私の故郷。ここの何もかもが馴染み深くて新鮮で。
Right now, I identify as Fu Hua. Because I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
この羽たちも記憶たちも私のものです。無数の可能性が私を待っていて、どう選べばいいのかわかりませんが、怖くありません。
Because this one
いくら
really,
でも道はあります。
really seems like she was trapped before, kind of. Or basically the feeling of being trapped. That's why I'm still kind of like thinking it's part of her. Because, I mean, doing all of that and doing all those orders and trying to save humans and trying to save and losing all of them could very well feel like you're trapped. And she's like, finally, I'm not trapped anymore. You know, it's different parts of the same thing.
これが貴族意識。私は大丈夫です。
But this makes me also think that she doesn't belong here.
僕が君を死なせたりしないことは分かっているだろう。
Well, I was asking for more of Otto, and I would recognize that voice everywhere now. Actually, not because I'm afraid every time I hear it, but because I'm hyped every time I hear it. So, wow, this really is him talking about the other part of the memory that we saw with Kallen right now. So he really talked to her about it. Oh, Kallen! Oh my god, she looks so sad and so done. I am so sad. In the darkness, he could hear Kallen Castellana's breath, but she felt so distant at the same time. So he kind of didn't want to force her, but also wanted to force her just because he didn't want to let her die, right? But this is already after she was with Sakura, right? Or is it before that? It should be after though, because why else would she be there, right?
天命にとっては、私の生死も、あなたとの関係も、どうでもいいことなのよ。あなたの要求に応えれば、私は司教がカスラナ家を操るための人質となるのでしょ。
She is really right. If we get married, I'll become a hostage held by the overseer to control my family. Am I right? Yeah, but the truth is, if you live, or if you just agree to it, she could kind of work around it a little bit. Like, she would at least be alive to do something, right? But that's just me. I mean, we all know how it ends, but like, I think if I would be her, and I don't know in what state she is. She doesn't look like a good mental state right now. If it's after Sakura, actually there could be a good possibility that she wants to die. I really don't know. I don't think we ever heard about what she thought at that time exactly. But if she wants to live and wants to do something specific or has a goal in mind, I think it would be smarter to just marry him and after that, I don't know, kill him after that. I don't know, you know? There are options if you're alive. Not saying she should have done that, but like I'm just already, the second I hear about this time in the story, I'm already back in historical drama mode and I'm like, oh, but what if? And yeah, I'm gonna stop. I love the artwork so much. Oh my god. I know Otto can be a prick, but seeing him like this is really heartbreaking. I really think that in this time, he only wanted to save her with no bad intentions otherwise. I mean, he did bad stuff even then to cure the plague and the whole cube thingy going on. But like, I think, I don't know if that's what you can say, but I think in this time, talking to Kallen like this, his intentions of saving her are true. And I don't think that part ever changed, but like, the pure thought of saving someone or not wanting someone to die can turn very, very poisonous over time, as we see with Otto. So I just love seeing that part of Otto, where he's down, he's kind of like probably desperate because he knows that she doesn't want to. Otto didn't lie to Kallen because it was the truth, yeah.
でもそれがどうした。表面上の婚約は今後もずっと表面上のものに過ぎない。大切なのは君が生きていることだ。カレン、君が生きていれば。
I already got what he said. That's why I'm even more sad. Can those letters hurry up? I want to know if I understood him correctly. Yeah, this marriage is fake and it can always stay fake as long as it can keep you alive. Which is what really matters. Oh my god, this part of him, I feel that. Like, I feel for him here. He doesn't care if it's fake, he just wants her to live. And that's what I said earlier. I think if she lives, she can do other stuff. Like, even he accepts that the marriage would be fake, even though he would love to really marry her, right? But only if she would love him back. I think, I don't know what fascinates me about all of this. I really don't. Kallen's indifferent voice came from the other side of the bars. She probably still says no, huh?
生きるのは大切なことかもしれない。でも、自分の心を裏切ってコマを演じるのは、生きていると言えるのかしら。そうやって生きるくらいなら、潔く死んだ方がいいわ。
I mean, I'm not saying she has to live as a pawn. I'm saying you have to live first to then make new plans. Like, overthrowing them or whatever. You know, like, first live and then we'll see what comes next, kind of, right? You get what I mean, right? It probably doesn't make sense for her, but like, it doesn't sound more dignified than death itself. I'm so sad. I'm really sad. I get both parties here. I do. ... This is all we get. Oh, I'm sorry. It really hurts. We know him from the start of the game as this really smart prick. Okay? And seeing really, really smart people that are always in a position of power on the ground and like just done and sad and hurt and whatever, it gets me in everything, okay? I know he's kind of a villain. I mean, definitely to Kiana and everyone. He is the villain. But like, I can't dislike smart characters. It's just not possible for me, especially with this kind of story. It's just sad. He already knew her answer, and he could even anticipate her every word, but he could not accept it. Never. He had done so many things that she wouldn't agree to, just for one of her childhood wishes. What's one more? And this is where it started. Okay, no, it already started. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, he's not a good guy in that sense. I just think there is still some good in him in this time, just because he doesn't want her to himself, but just wants her to live. That part I think is really, really interesting. But what did you say there? Because it cut off. Okay. And this time it'd be for a more noble cause. Her life, right? But he didn't do anything. But he did. Later, right? I love to see the picture slowly being more revealed. I love it. Oh my god. They know what they're doing. They really do. I mean, except for those letters that I have to wait for. He clutched the icy steel bars, as if he was trying to crush them.
戻ってニコラス司教に伝えてちょうだい。
She is gorgeous.
カレンは彼の要求を拒否すると。これは彼女が自身で決めたと。
Yeah, no, this is totally Kallen from, I mean, rejecting his request, and it was her own decision. That is Kallen. And we do love Kallen. But I'm still sad. Because I feel like a whole lot could have been different if she would have agreed for now and then made more plans. Either to, I don't know, kill some of them, overthrow the government or whatever, or just do stuff. And I know it wouldn't be easy, but like, I just can't help. I can't help thinking about the what ifs. She will never subscribe to what Schicksal has done.
天命のやり方には同意できないわ。天命がきらびやかな外見の中に隠した汚い考えにはもううんざりよ。私は決して己の命のために屈したりしないわ。
She's not wrong. She's really not wrong. But I think it's a lot of pride in her. And I can't relate with pride in that sense. Like, I would rather first want to live and then figure things out than just saying, nope, I'm gonna die. Now. I'm gonna die instead of doing what you want me to do. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I'm talking complete bullshit. But still.
カレン・カスラナは死を望むわ。これは私の戦い。そう、戦いよ。
I don't like this. I really think this isn't smart. Yeah, she probably... It makes sense probably because she has already lost everything she cared for. I mean, first she kind of saw the real side of her childhood friend who she really liked. I mean, I don't think she loved him ever, but like, she liked him. They were childhood friends, right? But first she lost kind of... Or she kind of lost him in the sense of that she saw the real him and didn't like that. Then she lost faith, I mean, obviously in Schicksal and everything, but like then she lost Sakura too. So it makes sense for her. I just don't like it. And also I think these words and all of that will cut Otto really hard, because Kallen Kaslana would rather die than marry him to save her life, right? That must hurt. Otto Apocalypse seemed to be paralyzed with despair. Oh. Yeah, because he knows her, right? I don't know what, but I should stop talking. I should just stop talking before I get myself completely misunderstood. But I just really love this whole story part. A fierce yet soundless rainstorm fell in his heart. It's even more sad because he really understands, because he knows that is Kallen and he loves her for being Kallen. Yeah, at that part, at that part he even loses me, because yeah, you can't force her. And I don't care if you'll agree to it. That's just not, no. I will never let you die. Otto, bad news for you. She's dead. The dark dungeon then fell into a long silence.
ありがとう。私の偉大な発明家。
All of a sudden, Kallen broke into a soft laugh in the darkness. She still thanked him? So wait, does she like that he wants to rescue her? To save her? Or is that more bitter and not really true? But if she wants him to save her at this point, and that is all that he will... this is all he will focus on, if she will support that. Yeah, that's exactly... this here is exactly what I thought. Like, that's important for him. The sound of heartbreak was unexpectedly quiet. Oh. Because... okay. He waited patiently. He thought she had more to say to him, because he had so much to say to her. Oh! The writing is so good, my heart breaks. I don't even ship them, right? But my heart still breaks. But the silence lasted even longer than the last one. Words seemed to have become meaningless between them.
お酒は持ってる？少し飲みたいの。一杯だけでいいわ。これは私が送ったワインかしら。
Crimson liquid trickled into the glass. Kallen gently swirled the wine, looking surprised. Is this the bottle of wine I gave you? Oh.
いいわね。
This is so sad if this is their last conversation. I mean, before he killed a whole village. Anyway, Kallen Castellana drank the glass of wine in one gulp. She didn't say a word, and the glass turned into mist, which soon cleared.
どこか別の世界では。
Wait, what? Wait. That was not poison, right? That's not how she dies, right? Otto didn't hear the rest. He already left. Wait. What did she say? Maybe in another world. Maybe in another world she would have loved him? Don't tell me that this is what she wanted to say, because that's even more heartbreaking. He already left. My heart is broken. I'm a little bit sad. I'm a little bit very sad. But hey, let's just continue with Fu Hua, right? I don't know what it is. Like I said, I don't even ship Otto and Kallen. But I feel for them a whole lot. It makes me so emotional. What about this though? Yeah, we are at the mountain. So, Fu Hua, why did you trap the others in an illusion? Will you tell us?
ここにも羽がありますね。
Are we searching for feathers? Hua picked up the feather with a faint glow.
多すぎでしょ。私は山にこんなに個性の羽を残したんですか？
There are a lot of memories. The shadow made no response. She took a walk by the cliff. She sometimes buried herself in thought and sometimes looked into the horizon. Hua instilled some Honkai energy into the feather to awaken it.
あなたは。私はあなたの持ち主です。記憶と力を私に返しなさい。
Interesting. So is she basically absorbing many copies and those copies all have memories, or is it really the feather? Yeah, I mean the feathers. Never mind, I confused myself. A wisp of Honkai energy touched Hua gently and then retracted. The Feng Huang Dao nodded and faded.
あなたも彼女みたいにおとなしく言うことを聞いてくれたらいいのに。
That's not going to happen because it's the real one. I believe that.
さてこの記憶は。
Hua closed her eyes. After a while, her face turned pale and twisted.
メイ博士でした。
Oh.
おそらくどうで
Show
もいい
me.
短編でしょう。
No.
残しても意味はありませんから。
No. Show
それ
me.
らを取り出したんです。
Show me more about Mei and Fu Hua. I've never even seen Mei interact with anyone but Kevin and Sue. I don't think I ever saw her interact with anyone else. So, I mean, from the main characters, basically. So, please show me. I need to know who Mei really is.
確かに意味はなかった。 彼女が彼女の計画を話していただけです。
No, 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 I really want to see that. Who has spat in disgust?
私はどうして彼女に服従したんです？
That's a good question, but also, let me see it!
彼女の命令に従った結果、人類は全滅するほどの乾杯を経験し、終焉が消えるまでコールドスリープを使うしかなかった。
I do think that's not fair, because I don't know how Mei was, like, as a human, but she did help humanity prevail until the last Herrscher, right? The final Herrscher? What's it called? I don't know, but like, without her, they probably would have already died earlier. Is what I got so far from from all of the flashbacks.
宇宙を探索する箱舟もどこに行ったかわからないし、漁師の海に入ったゴーザも音沙汰がありません。
Every time they mention the Ark, I'm always like, it can't just be lost. It has to be mentioned again at some time. If it is this game or another game, but still, we have to hear about it again. And I'm not saying it has something to do with Genshin, but like, I would really love it, but I'm too small-brained to even think about that, so I will not.
博士は敗者です。どうして全人類が彼女の指示に従うのかわかりません。彼女が立ち上がり、私たちを率いる責任を背負ったからです。人々は彼女の勇気と決心を信じました。
Yeah, you need a leader like this in times like this. Actually, a very good example is Attack on Titan Irvin. I think Irvin and Mei are for me kind of similar. In a sense that I don't know if I like them as humans necessarily. Did I just make myself unpopular? I don't know. But like, I know that they did what they are doing because someone has to do it, basically. And Mei did it. So I still think Mei is incredibly interesting. I just don't know what to think of her exactly because I never really saw so much of her. I only saw her before she died, talking with Sue. I think, yeah, her talking with Kevin a little bit, and that's really it. I need more.
知恵は信じてなかったってことですね。火を追う蛾のような勇気、共に滅びる決心。いいでしょう。とにかく今回、彼女の言うことは聞きません。オットーやケビンも同じです。すべて私が自分で決めます。
I mean, that is not too bad, but like, humanity still should work together. And those are already too many factions that want different things or want to go about it in different ways.
私は万物を変えます。
Huh?
楽しみに待っててください。
Wait, stop. Stop. That's a whole lot. What will you do? Do you mean you will basically destroy the world and build a new one? That came out of nowhere, girl. Are you for real?
ここは平和だったはずです。この辺りに100人前後の村があったのを覚え、平和は私たちと関係ないでしょ?
It would be so cute to see a village here, though. Because it's still so pretty. But no, there is still peace in this world, just not with enemies all around.
これほどゾンビがいるということは、あの村は危ないかもしれませんね。急ぎましょう。
Let's go help.
なんで?
はい。
あの村は私と関係ないでしょ? この世の災難はこんなにも多く、律者だってそれは今はもう魔に落ちた者は死すべしというルールはないでしょ? それにメイ博士の心音はもう私たちの頭の中。しかしあれが正しい行いです。
Wait, Sora messes with the
何が正し
brain?
いかは私が決めます。そもそも正しさはどこに助けが必要な人がいれば助ければいいし、いなければそれで構いません。この人助けは別にあなたの計画を邪魔しません。そうですね。人助けはしてどうどうせついでですから。言ってみ。
Okay, but I think that is the whole important conversation. We see really how they are standing. And the interesting thing is, that they are completely different, and also this Hua is sure that only because of the blade mantra, the swara and everything, she wanted to protect people from Honkai. But our Fu Hua, or our Fu Hua, I don't know, it should be our Fu Hua, wants to save people regardless.
大きい石像ですね。
Oh my god! I never saw that. That is a gigantic statue. Show me! Ooh. Is that supposed to be Fu Hua though, or someone else? Can I wanted to see it. I never triggered evasion skill. No wonder, I thought the zombies were pushing me around a little bit too much.
誰もいないですね。
Yeah, that was kind of
隠
to
れているかもし
expect.
れません。
Wait, there are
みんな
people
死
here?
んでゾンビになったかもしれない。
Don't say that.
それもいい。今はゾンビを片付ければいいです。
Hua took a look at the statue afar, and all of a sudden, she signaled the shadow to be quiet with her finger.
シ
Oh?
ッ、音がします。
Is it Kiana? A rustling sound came from the building on the side, and after a while, a small girl slowly walked out of the shadow. Never mind. Oh no. Now we'll see again which Fu Hua is the real Fu Hua. No. Honestly, this is interesting because it really reminds me of the disciple story. What will Fu Hua do now? That's the question. Or what will which Fu Hua do now? Even from afar, Hua could tell for sure that the girl's face and arms were giving off a sinisterly purple glow.
彼女は侵食されています。
Yeah.
まだゾンビになってません。
Ooh. Wait. I was expecting Hua to be the one saying, oh, let's just finish it, and Fu Hua being the one no. But this is interesting.
しかしあれではすでに。黙って。
Oh? Hua walked to the girl.
私たちを助けに来たの？
Oh.
ええ、安心してください。
Really? I'm so confused. That... Is she... What? Really? Hua crouched down and took a close look at the girl. Seconds later, she knew the girl was beyond saving. Damn it.
ここで何があったのか。おし、
みんなが急におかしくなって、
No.
さっきみんなが突然白くなってね、いっぱい攻撃してきて。
Oh my god, that's heartbreaking to hear, and also that is a nightmare.
さっきというのは今日の出来事ですか？
True, good question. The Feng Huang Down Shadow asked. The girl didn't hear. Huh. They are really good at making it really heartbreaking.
ええ、きっと助けます。
Huh? How? Hua gently touched the girl's forehead to comfort her. She looked at Hua and seemed to have something to say.
少し待っていてください。
お
いいですか？
What do you want to do? Don't tell me there is a way to save her. The girl nodded and slowly closed her eyes.
どうするつもりです？
That's my question.
彼女の仇を取ります。
Oh, okay.
それは彼女の欲しがる救いではありません。
Yeah.
そうするしかないのです。
Mm-hmm.
彼女がもう長くないことは
That's true.
あなたも知ってるはずです。
That is true.
私にできるのはこれくらいです。他に生存者がいないか探しましょう。
We have to at least try. Oh my god, this is interesting. We really see how everyone is thinking about it. Because, like, there is really not much you can do. Or, actually, there's nothing you can do for her.
いいでしょう。感じますか？
What do we feel? Wait.
遠い先に大きい何かがいます。それが犯人かもしれません。
But why does this one look completely different? Am I wrong? Why does this one not even look like a Honkai beast though? Like the colors and everything. It's not even pink. Is this something different or is it really just design? I mean, this is basically what they use for Valkyries too, right? The design, I mean. Huh. Hua returned to the girl.
やあ、大丈夫。悪い奴はみんな倒しました。
Yay! Hua waffled her hair and smiled to her, trying to cheer her up. Actually, she is really cute.
みんなも元に戻りました。
Oh,
あなたもすぐに元気になるから 安心してください。
I mean, to be fair, that is the nicest thing she can do, because at least let her go in peace, I guess.
うん。
The girl nodded relaxedly and began to study Hua with her big, curious eyes.
あなたは仙人様？
Aww.
私のことを知ってるんですか？
ううん。でも似てるの。あの彫像に。
That explains what the statue is. The girl looked over Hua's shoulders.
あの彫像、大
Oh.
巨山の仙人様だってじいじが言ってた。
This is a beautiful
危ない
version
こ
of
と
her.
があったらいつも現れてみん
Aww.
なを助けるって。
Even sadder that she
あの
wasn't
彫
here
像
to
は
protect them.
先祖様が作ったの。
Mm.
昔はこんな風に壊れてなくてすごく綺麗だった。
It's still
本
beautiful.
当に仙人みたいなの。
簡単なことです。
Hmm? Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool.
ご覧。これはあなたの記憶の中と同じですか？
Did she do it with Feng Hang down in the little girl's mind just to make her happy? Because if yes, that's so adorable. This is so cute. The girl closed her eyes and seemed to have fallen into a deep slumber
彼女を殺したんですか？
with Feng
夢
Hang
を見て
down.
もらったんです。
Oh.
夢の中では今回のことは起きていませんし、すべてが彼女の思うままです。
Aww.
彼女を助けろと言いましたが、私にはそれくらいしかできません。
I think that's still the best version. The best outcome, I guess. Hua stood up and stared into the giant statue.
綺麗ですね。
Yeah, for real.
今日は静かですね。何か言いたいことがあるんでしょ？すでに十分に機嫌が悪いので、何を言われてもこれ以上ひどいことにはなりません。言ってみてください。私は多くの犬猿犬と都政の羽を大巨山に置いたため、通常の崩壊はこの地に影響を及ぼすことはありません。でも私たちがここに来てすぐ崩壊は発生しました。その原因は一つのみ。
Wait, what explanation?
もういい。
Huh? What? What are we thinking? Because I'm not sure. Does it mean one of them really is a Herrscher? I mean, one of them. If there's someone, it's her. Because, I mean, Honkai follows Herrscher around, basically. I don't... Or is there another explanation? I mean, other Herrschers could also be here. But, like, I don't get it. As she spoke, the Feng Huang down shadow suddenly became blurred and dwindled.
あなたを黙らせるのも消えてもらうのも
Oh.
私の思うままです。
Maybe don't do
あ
that.
なたは都政の羽。前の世代の律者です。あなたをすぐに壊すべきでした。あなたの言葉は信じません。
I didn't even think about it that way. True. All I thought of was, yeah, Feng Huang down is the feathers and the weapon they always use and stuff. I didn't even really think, yeah, true, it's a Herrscher from the previous era, or at least a power from the previous era. But yeah, true.
でも私はあなたを尊重します。あなたが存在すること、そして私のそばにいることを許します。
But there's way more to it all, right?
あなたも私の尊重に敬意を払うべきです。私の考えを撹乱するような真似はやめなさい。崩壊。
Whoa. As Hua walked away, the mighty power that had been oppressively clamping the shadow disappeared. But is that really the truth? I feel like they are only trolling me so far. I don't know what to believe and what not to believe. The shadow knew she had very little power left. Even so, there were things she had to do. Hua walked on with her mind occupied by the shadow. Hua could easily break her, but she would not bend to Hua's will. Sometimes Hua would almost feel like the soul rested inside the plume was every bit as real as hers. So she at least thinks that way. That's
彼女
interesting.
に与えすぎてしまったのだろうか。
Mhm.
当時の私は何のために彼女を作ったのか。
Are you even the real one? Because I am confused. She knew the answer. Right before death fell upon her, she did everything she could for a sliver of hope.
だから彼女はあんなにリアルなのかな。
Hua looked to the shadow. Yes, that's right. Frail as she seems, her presence is so strong and unique. You should retrieve her. And who is that voice? Retrieve her.
でもそうしたら彼女は消えてしまう。
Yeah, we don't want that. She fell silent and began to ponder her heart. A moment later, she decided to change the topic. Is the options that we choose... That's not the Honkai, right? It's just a part of her, right? I'm suspicious of everything.
変だな。こうやって自分と会話するのは久しぶりだ。
True, actually. It's been a while since I could click something. You no longer need yourself now that you have company.
ありえない。
Hua first sniffed at her inner voice, and after a while she began to feel the voice was implying something.
私が彼女に支配されてる？私が自我をなくし、羽のくぐつになった？
No?
いいえ、彼女は私に影響を与えようとしていない。彼女にはできない。
To be completely honest, I don't even know who would try to control whom here. Like they are both very complex beings right now. Because yeah, they are telling me she is just a shadow, then they are telling me she's the real one, then she says no, that's not true, then it's the Honkai. Maybe everything is true. Maybe all of the above is true. I don't know. She is your past. She is pulling you back to the trajectory of your old self. You want that? Do you wish to repeat your old and tragic stories? And who is that inner voice? I get it's just an inner voice, but we never had that for characters. So there is more to that.
嫌だ。
Hell no. After a brief silence, a low voice inside her head sounded. To conquer the outside world, you must first end your inner struggle. Well, that is interesting, guys, isn't it? I need all of your thoughts and opinions down below. And also, if I completely misunderstood something, I mean, please let me know. I love to be corrected if I can get to the truth like this. I hope I didn't talk too much BS though, so also let me know all of your thoughts to the memory about Otto and Kallen. I know many people hate Otto. I get it. I do get it. And it's completely fine. But like, that part of him, or in the past, the part of him, what do you think of that, what we just saw? Like, ignoring everything that happened afterwards, but like, just up until that point. Anyway, guys, I hope I see you next time. Bye!